What is up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to summer break, or I guess technically my maternity leave still. I don't really know which one to call it, but it's been a while since I've been here on the channel. We now have a little guest in the back seat. I don't know if you guys can see back there, but I've had my baby. He is like 6 weeks old already, and we have just been living, loving life with him. But I'm so excited to get into my classroom and just start fresh for a new school year. I will be starting back in the fall, right as school starts. So we have a classroom to set up this summer and I'm so excited. And I've heard that my classroom is already clean and it is June 3rd. So normally I wouldn't be going to my classroom right now, but with him, I think I'm gonna have to go like several times for short amounts of time instead if I want to go like during the day, during the week, because my husband will be at work. And so that will kind of be the plan, is we're gonna go start today, kind of see what my classroom is looking like and maybe do a couple things. I am switching some of my like decor and stuff this year. That's the plan. And so I'm really excited for that and putting that all together. So don't worry, I won't be spending my whole entire summer in my classroom, and I don't recommend doing that, but we're just gonna go peek, do a little bit of work, and I'll show you guys what we do. So this will be kind of like the official start of classroom setup videos this summer. So welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new here. I am a second grade teacher. This will be my 5th year teaching, which is so crazy that we're already that far into my career. I am so excited to bring you along with me this summer. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy the videos this summer that I'm planning on doing. I also want to say we lost power today for some reason. I don't know, which is like another reason why we're gonna get out of the house. So I didn't get to do my hair, so I'm just looking a little wacky today, but it's fine. It's 90 degrees today. We just need to get out of the house. So we're gonna go get a coffee and go to my classroom for a little bit and hope that little man can last a little while there. So anyway, enough of the rambling, let's get into the video. It's always so overwhelming coming in here for that very first time to start classroom setup. I'm just staring at everything and I'm like, I don't even know where to begin right now. It's a lot. So let me regroup. I remember having this issue last year when I was studying at my classroom of just like feeling overwhelmed and just staring for so long of like, where do I even start? So let me figure that out and then we'll be back. All right, here we go. I took a couple minutes to kind of regroup, really kind of think about what I wanted to do, where I wanted to start. And if you know me on my channel, you know I'm probably going to start with wiping things down. Even though the custodians clean things in our classroom, I am just very weird about things and just like to wipe them down myself. And so here I am starting to slowly kind of put things back out in my classroom. I kind of started with things that I knew exactly where I wanted them, mostly things like that weren't going into a new place that I liked having where I had it last year, and so I'm kind of just putting that back. And so this shelf, for example, holds all of my teacher read alouds throughout the school year, and I have it with the 4 cubbies. I organize it. Each cubby has like a quarter in it, so like the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. Love that spot for it, so it's staying there. My small group table, at some point throughout the year, I added it like this up against my desk, and I just had like a whole teacher area instead of having my desk in a spot and my small group in a spot, and I loved it so much. I can't believe it's taken me this long to try that out. I did try it a couple years ago before I even started my YouTube channel when I was teaching kindergarten, and I didn't love it. And so maybe I just had better furniture. I had a better setup this time. I'm not sure, but I've loved it. So of course I put that right back where I wanted it, where I had it last year. And then I start getting my library together. If you've been following this channel, you know my library has stayed in the same spot since coming into this classroom a couple years ago, and I love it in that corner by the door. We also got new screens for this upcoming school year, and so I was trying to figure out exactly where I wanted to put that. So that could move, who knows, but it's there for now. I did decide to put my rocking chair in a different spot this year. I'm holding baby boy, and so I'm having a hard time like kind of showing things as I'm doing them. But I feel like I'm making good progress, like better than I thought I would be able to with having him with me. But everything's looking pretty good. I'm keeping a lot of the things the same because it works good, and you know, if I decide to change it later this summer, that's fine, but putting a lot of things back to how it was or like similar. So I will show you here in just a little bit, but I'm kind of putting some things out on the furniture now, and I'm loving it. The only thing that's really left, I have a couple random things, but really just like student desks here in the middle. I'm gonna put them like in groups and stuff. I might not get to that part today, but that's okay. We are making really good progress. Okay, I was able to get the baby down asleep for just a little bit. It gave me a few more minutes, so I decided to go ahead and wipe down a couple more things. And then I wanted to put this rug here up by my rocking chair, so I moved that. And then I moved my bookshelf where I know I want to have that. This bookshelf I use for my teacher read aloud books for each month. Okay, and we're back for day 2 in my classroom. I do have baby boy with me again today, so we'll see what we can get done. So let's just continue. All right, here for day 2, of course, we start immediately with wiping more things down. I'm wiping my whole back counter. All right, while the counter is drying, I decided to go ahead and move this shelf over to where I want it. And then after that, I'm going to move the mailboxes over to their spot. Again, I've had them here for the past couple of years. Love it. And then I'm multitasking as much as I can as I'm doing all of this. I'm laminating stuff for my classroom, and I'm kind of changing some things up. I've made some new things. I bought some things off of TPT, and I'm so excited to see it all come together. So I'm kind of just working on that here, just getting things in the laminating pouches so I can just keep running things through as I'm working. I will say I didn't get as much done this day as I was hoping I would. There were several people at the school when I got there, and so I was kind of visiting with people that I haven't seen in months. People were wanting to meet the baby. You know, here's an overview of the classroom as it's looking like right now. Making a lot of progress. I feel like once you get the furniture placed, it just feels so much better. And so now I can kind of focus on decorating, setting things up, hanging things up on the walls, all of those good things. And just like that, that is the end of today's video. I am at home right now. It is like actually a couple weeks later as I'm filming this, and I have been to my classroom a couple other times, so there are more videos coming very soon. I will also be going literally today here in a little bit back to my classroom, and I will be filming, so I'm really excited about that because I have made so much progress since this video, and it's just so fun to see and makes me feel really good because it's still only June and we are really getting close to being done. But when I say done, that means I can just go in and plan and start to think about curriculum because we have a new reading curriculum that we are getting, and so I really do need to like take time to sit down and focus on that. So I'm loving that I'm getting my classroom done. But anyway, that is it for today's video. This is just part 1 of the classroom setup series. I'm super excited to continue. I hope you enjoyed the video today, and I will see you next time. Bye.